What's up, guys? Welcome back to Elite Signals. Due to popular request, what we're going to do is from now on, we are going to be doing a weekly analysis every single week for Forex and maybe stocks in the future about what exactly we're expecting to happen on certain pairs this week. So yeah, let's get to it. So as we see right now, we're looking at Aud USD. This is one of my favorite pairs to trade. And we're looking at the 4-hour time frame. And the daily time frame, will be switching through it every once in a while, right? But for now, we're gonna look at the 4-hour time frame. So let's get into this. Let's see exactly what I'm predicting is gonna happen this week on AUD USD. So as we can see right now, this pair recently broke out of its short-term downtrend. So if we use our trend line tool right here and draw the downtrend, you can see this right here. So yeah, it recently broke out of its short-term downtrend, and right now is looking like the price is being supported by this trend line. And we can see that it's also sitting on a support from the auto support resistance that we have on our algorithm right here, right? As we can see. Actually, let's make it solid so you guys can see it better. Boom, there you go. So you can see that the price kind of came down and hit this support line and came back up. And right now the closest resistance is at 78 cents basically. Okay. And right now we can see the oscillator showing that okay, it's starting to become a little more bullish, and then the dashboard saying that it's bullish on every single time frame. So if I were to put my weekly projections, and I would probably say that it's gonna go something like this. So if I were to use a position size calculator, I'd have my stop loss slightly underneath the support and the trend line that we just set up. Let's fix this trend line a bit here. So I like doing my trend lines from wick to wick. Something like that. Okay. So yeah, I'd have my support slightly underneath the trend line, and my take profit would probably be usually two or three times the stop loss. So yeah, it looks something like this. This is probably the trade I'll be projecting for if we're doing a swing trade for like 1 week, and this will probably end on the 19th, which is a Friday. So around this area. This is what I'm projecting will happen. Now I can see it probably coming back up here, hitting this resistance, then before coming back down. So be wary of that, guys. Make sure you take some profit at this level right here, which is 78 cents on the dot. So yeah, that's AUD USD. That's what I'm projecting for this one. Now if we move on to AUD CHF, another pair I like to trade, we can see that right now it's clearly on an uptrend, right? It's creating higher lows every single time, and it just created a higher high previously. Right now it's kind of looking to see if it can break that higher high. This could be a nice resistance, because I believe that's the highest it's been a very long time. Yeah, so if we look up here, we can see that we would have resistance up here around this area right there. So if we go back, this seems like a very strong resistance over here. So I probably would not get into this trade until I see that this resistance line has been broken up here. And if that does break, then your next price target will probably be right here. Around right there for your next profit target. So this is what we're kind of looking at. And over here, in this right now, if we're looking for the price range from that, that's about 40 pips, 43 pips. We'll bring it down to where it is now. If it does end up breaking that resistance, you're looking about 66 pip for the next resistance. I'll remove the drawings, reset chart, so look at it. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking at right now. You can see the price is going to be supported by this, and there's a very, very strong support right here. So if you guys want to take this trade, you can. The way I would recommend trading it would be to bring it down your stop loss slightly underneath the last support, and your take profit should be at least 2 times. It's good enough. If you zoom back out, yeah, the two times take profit will pretty much be at the last high that was given up here. So yeah, that's pretty much how I would look at AUD CHF. Right now it's bullish on all time frames, so I would not look to short this whatsoever unless you see that it's completely rejecting this this resistance right here. Okay, guys. So if it rejects this resistance and it gives you a sell signal, I would probably say, okay, you can jump on it. But then again, it might just come back down, bounce off this support, then go back up. That's why I'm looking at this one. USD Cad, currently in a downtrend, very, very strong downtrend. As you can see, it's like absolutely insane, just absolutely melting. We do have some supports down here at the bottom. These are our 3 levels right here. So we have a support at, let's say, like right there, another one right there, here, and here. So you guys can probably look into these supports. These could be your take profits. So if you were to catch the next sell signal here, which would probably be a smart sell because you can see that everything would be bearish. So if you take that, then what I would do is I would set my short position tool. My stop loss would be, sorry, we're trading on the 4-hour time frame, not the daily. My stop loss would probably be over here, behind this resistance. Then we'll melt it down, right? And then we can see that this would be our trade basically for the week. But I would probably wouldn't that high. I'd look at something like maybe this or this as our trade. So reset chart. Boom, there you go. This is what I'd be looking at. So yeah, I'm expecting to go down, and it will at least come down to this level right here. So make sure if you take this trade to get out a bit, 1.2%. There you go. That's what I'll be looking at right here for this one. So USD CAD, I'm expecting it to continue going down, and look for it to be supported around this area right here with showing you supports. Okay. USD Jpy, if we're looking at this time frame, we can see that the bot just gave a smart buy, meaning that it thinks it's gonna go up very well. But we can see right now the volatility for this one's ranging, and the time frames are kind of like sporadic. The daily says bearish, but the 4-hour and 12-hour say bullish. This is a little bit higher risk. If I were to take this trade, I probably would just take profit up here, right? I wouldn't take this trade myself just because it's not very good risk to reward ratio, because it'd be like a 1-to-1 maybe. But yeah, that's what I would do. But in the long, it kind of looks like it was in a downtrend and now it's starting to become an uptrend. So if we're going based off like Fibonacci here, this would be a very good time to use Fibonacci. So if we use the last low, bring it to the last high, we can see that right here it bounced off the 0.618, which is considered the golden zone, and it's probably going to go up. The projection for this will probably be up here, where the last high hit, or maybe slightly higher at this section right here. So if you guys want to take this trade, it's a little bit riskier, but if you really want to do it, then it would look something like this. So your entry point would be right here. Your stop loss would be slightly underneath the trend line and the support. And then your take profit would look probably either up here or up here at a 2-to-1 ratio. Now if I was going to remove the Fibonacci so you guys can see clear, this is what it would look like, right? So this price right now is being supported by the trend line and the support that was formed earlier. Then you can see that up here would be a resistance, and then maybe up here if it creates a newer high, that's how high I can project it going before coming back down. This is what it would look like. So just make it cleaner for you guys. Okay, so that's USD Jpy in the 4-hour time frame. And right now we can see that's has a strong momentum going upwards currently. So looks good. GBP Jpy, just a heavy upwards momentum right now. You can see that this is the price. I would wait for it to probably come back down, hit one of these supports right here, then go back up, right? Because we know that prices always retrace. They never just go back up all the time. And we can see all these mini retracements right here because the price is going down, up, down, up, down. You know what I mean? You guys get the point. So yeah, so this is probably a good idea to just enter some buys on this one, but just wait for it to come back down and hit a support level and give you another buy signal, right? On the Elite Algo trading algorithm. Eur Jpy. Heavy bearish right now. Smart sell signal. It is at a support. You could take this trade. I would wait for it to just break the support right here. Then once it breaks the support, you can enter this trade, and it would be fairly simple trade. So it'll be a short position. Stop loss right after the resistance, and your take profit would be 2-to-1 or 3-to-1, and that would mean it would probably come down to around this area where it's showing pretty good support over here. So if we look back, this area right here is a very strong support. So that would be basically perfect with our 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. This is the trade I would personally take, right? Okay, sounds good. I would just wait for it to break this break past this line here first before entering. So if the price goes down, ends up being like over here, this is when I would enter. So actually, let's move this down here. Perfect. That's it. Okay, now we look at one of our favorite ones we like to trade in the server, which is gold. And if we're looking at gold right now, we can see that it's ranging, but it's also very bearish because it's constantly creating lower lows every single time. Sorry, lower highs. You see here that every single one of these highs is lower and lower. So I would honestly project this to just keep falling down for now. And probably be supported right here at the support, or the one beneath it, which would be right there. So I would not be going long on gold right now. I'll be going short on gold. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. And the last one, Eur USD. Let's take a look at this one. It's a very ranging market. Honestly, just looking at this chart, I don't really like it, so I'd probably just stay away from it. But yeah, I could see it being a little bit bullish, and more bullish than bearish for sure. But for now, I'll probably stay away from this because it's creating a lower high every single time until this trend line here is broken, and I would probably stay away. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for watching this weekly analysis of Forex. If you guys like this, please let us know down in the comments below. For the next week, let us know if there's any specific pairs that you guys want to look for. And yeah, we'll meet us in the Discord and let's keep chatting it up. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.